There's been many people who have devoted their lives to the education of children in Erie. Some have school buildings named after them, others not well known at all, despite accomplishing some great things. John Last learned about one such man for this back-to-school edition of The Last Word.
We can see signs of growth and progress all over the Erie School District. It's the result of hard work and dedication by current Erie School District leaders. But today, I want to tell you about an Erie educator from the past. You may not know his name, but the things he did were so impressive, someone wrote a book about him. Ann Silverthorne wants people to know about longtime Erie educator William Dimorier. Even she didn't know a thing about him until 2004. That's when she bid on a journal of his poetry at an auction in Erie. She was so taken by the poetry that she wanted to know more about the man.
And then as I started doing that, I started realizing what an amazing man he was and how much he gave of himself.
Ann found out the poet was an Erie School District educator from 1906 to 1940. The research for her book took at least 10 years. She was so involved that she quit her job as director of the online MBA program at Penn State. She found out Dimorier was involved with the establishment of what is now called Ainsworth Field back in 1914. The field is still used today.
He was very involved with acquiring the land, brokering the deal for the land, raising money for the field, which at that time they called the athletic field. And it was going to be used for baseball, football, track.
The school district soon wanted to build a bigger stadium that would accommodate lots of fans for football. It wanted the stadium built near the new Academy High School on State Street. Dimorier, who became assistant principal at Academy, was known as the first advocate for the stadium. A community fundraising effort was started.
And they raised about $140,000, which would be about $2.5 million today. And they got that stadium built.
Dimorier raised $30,000 to purchase a pipe organ for Academy High School during the start of the Great Depression. 1,300 people showed up for the dedication. Also, Dimorier was business manager for the Academy Singers. They were high school kids, but they toured across the nation. Ann hopes her book will teach people about the contributions of William Dimorier. She's disappointed that the man who did so much for the construction of Ainsworth Field and Vet Stadium is not in the Erie Sports Hall of Fame. With the last word at Erie's Veterans Memorial Stadium and Collegiate Academy High School, John Last, Erie News Now.
And a copy of Ann's book is in the library of every school in the Erie School District. To find out more about the book, go to our website, erienewsnow.com.